Sunday. It's already almost 5. I can't believe that the day has gone by the way it has. I was not in a good space this morning. I was dealing with, I'm not sure what I was dealing with. Hang on, I'm going to stick you here while I put on my sandals. I was just trying to get back into being here again. It was a little bit difficult for me, just like I explained yesterday, the aloneness, and I'm able to I'm seeing my pattern as far as the mornings are what, like right when I get up, are what's hard for me. And then as I start moving, I feel better, but sometimes it's hard for me to get moving. So this morning, I wasn't sure what I was going to be working on today. I didn't think it was going to end up being what it was. So I'll show you. I ended up working on my yard, my garden a little bit. And it started, do you want to come out or do you want to stay in? It started because I wanted to go out and get more clover seed. I knew it was going to be warm today, so it was like almost 80 today, which is crazy, and windy. It didn't feel hot, but anyway, it was a good day for working on the yard. So I went and I got some clover seed and a little thingy to sprinkle it, and some extra bird seed, and then I came back and I'll show you what I did. So I did the lawn. I mowed it, even though it didn't really need mowing, but the remnants of leaves that were still on there, I was going to chop up and put on a leaf pile. And then I've had a bunch of full leaves. I just let them fall and put them on the garden, but they don't break up because they're so thick and big. So what I did, and I'm sure to any of my neighbors it must have looked very Sisyphean, but I blew all the leaves out onto the lawn there, mowed them over, chopped them up, and put them back on the beds. And you can see I've got bulbs coming up there, crocuses are coming up there. I put some new little seeds. I put poppy seeds and nasturtium seeds in these pots. Here's my first daffodil to bloom. And then I did the same thing here. I blew it all out up onto here, mowed it over, put it back there. You can see some of my leaves are still blowing around. That's why it's better I chop them up and then I water them. And I was just kind of pulling stuff up, seeing how the ground is, seeing what's coming up. I saw my valerian starting over there. I saw some of the ashitaba starting, just making some little sprouts at the bottom. That's mullein there. That's elecampane that I think is going to be coming back. Feverfew just kind of stayed with it all winter. It wasn't a terribly cold winter except for those few days where we had it sub-freezing and sub-zero. You can see I've got more bulbs coming up here. That's the lavender. Still, poppies have overwintered, even had snow on them and came back. I've got bulbs coming up here. You can see some of the daffodils getting ready. So this was about probably 3 hours worth of work out here. But even though it's kind of barren, it's looking tidy, at least. My little sparkly lights went off there. I don't know what happened. I might have gotten them wet when I was watering. So the outback, nothing's happening up out. There's another little daffodil blooming right there. I think I saw some out back, but let's go out back. Come on, Avery, let's go out back. So I just wanted to get the leaves ground up so they'll break down quicker and they'll be mulch-like. And the soil underneath is looking pretty good too, so I'm happy about that. Filled all the bird feeders. It's supposed to be like 20 degrees cooler tomorrow. than today, which will be like close to normal. I think I saw some little guys blossoming out here too. Let's go find them. It's a nice evening. If it was cooler, I might have a fire in the fire pit. It's not very cool, and it's kind of windy too. My spiral garden is kind of falling apart. I may need to redo it. I don't know. We'll see. Oh yeah, look at those little guys. Aren't they cute? Aren't they cute? Little teeny tiny. These are like, oh, wild daffodils. I didn't plant those. I don't think those bloomed last year. Some of these don't look like they're gonna bloom. I don't see any buds on these, but you never know. That one has a bud on it. My elder is leafing out. But anyway, I think that I'm gonna go inside and I'm gonna make a cocktail tonight. I think I will make a Boulevardier. I don't know how you say it. Boulevardier. Anyway, it's rye and Campari and vermouth. It's like a Negroni, but it has, instead of gin, it uses rye. So I'll go in and I'll show you how I make that, just to flesh out this video. Okie dokie. I'm going to make a Boulevardier. I don't know how to say the darn thing. Like I said, it's like a Negroni, only it's got bourbon instead of, I'm trying to get this straight. Bourbon instead of gin. And first I'm going to put some ice in my mixing glass. So I try to be economical in the different things that I do. So instead of getting like a really nice mixing glass, they say that, they're supposed to be a certain size, and you're supposed to be able to put your hands and hold them down so that you don't touch them, and you don't warm the alcohol up and whatever. And I'm using these ice cubes because these are with filtered water. And clearly, I can do a better job of getting them out. I think I will use a, how do you say, C-O-U-P-E, is that coupe? Is that coupe? Is that coupe? I do not know, but that's the kind of glass that I'm going to use for the finished cocktail. I'm going to put some chill it, which will leave shards of, if I'm a pro, leave shards of ice. God damn it. Ice in the glass. So that's, and you shouldn't do that, but I don't care. Okay. I better make sure that I am recording this, because if I go through this whole process, yes, I'm going. I don't know if my head is cut off or what. I know I'm looking pretty shabby from being in the garden, but that's okay. So Campari, and instead of just regular sweet vermouth, I am going to use this, what is it called? Antica Formula Carpano, because it's a little bit less sweet than the other sweet vermouths for me. So it couldn't be more simple. The ratio, like for Negronis, is 1 to 1 to 1, and I saw varying instructions for the Boulevardier, but I'm going to do, let's see, I'm going to do 1.5 of bourbon. Oh, because that'll just about use up this bourbon too. Perfect. 1.5 of bourbon to 1 each of the Campari and vermouth. See, I'm so frugal that I don't even get like a fancy bar measure. I have the Pyrex little measuring glass. For measures, you know, all it has to do is have the right measure on it. Right? And then this one. You know, when people, apparently, when you go to a bar and they have the little pour things on there, they can count by like this, like 1 second is 1 ounce or something like that. So then you just stir until, I don't know, I haven't learned yet to tell when is enough stirring. I just look at it and I kind of look at how much the ice has gone down and try to figure how dilute I like it. I've seen these served sometimes over one of those big blocky kind of ice cubes, but I don't have, I've got to get one of those ice cube makers. I mean, ice cube molds. It's not really an ice cube maker. So that looks about right, and I'm going to get rid of my ice glass, and I'm going to strain it. And there'll be little pieces of ice in there, and you know what, I don't care. And they say that you can, the big they out there, you can garnish it with a twist of orange rind, or you can do cherries. So I've got some maraschino cherries. These aren't bad. They don't have like yucky dyes in them, and they're just sugar, and they don't have like weird stuff. But someday I'm going to invest in Luxardo cherries, because those are supposed to be really the bomb. All right, so that's it. That's my cocktail for this evening. That's a Boulevardier. And let me taste it and see. That's nice. That's nice. Yeah. So I'm going to sit down and sip this while I process this video. Little Sunday random garden and cocktail video. And I hope you've all had a good weekend. Bye.